Hey everybody, it's Andrew and I'm here at the Lenovo suite here at CES 2024, right here in Las Vegas. Yeah, I didn't have to go very far. As you know, I live and I work in Las Vegas, and Lenovo has a lot to offer here for 2024. A lot of exciting stuff. So we're gonna get to it right now. Okay, folks, here we have the ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12 for 2024. A lot of new stuff here. One thing that really strikes me right off the bat is a haptic touchpad. That's different, of course, than the traditional mechanical touchpad from the years past. This is a haptic touchpad, that's good. It also has a 2.8K OLED display option with a variable refresh rate up to 120 Hertz. That, of course, is going to be great for those that want that high refresh rate, the smooth scrolling, the very fluid experience. Enhanced cameras here, of course, that's going to be great because they're going with this communication bar here that we've been seeing. So this will certainly give you a better quality camera in there. We'll test that out when we get it into the studio. Same great keyboard as the ThinkPads we've come to know and love. One of my favorites of all time. Track point is there, of course, and I like some of the design language that they're bringing into this. Some little subtle touches, maybe some we saw from the Z13 that we just looked at, from the AMD variant. From that line, of course, we're seeing some subtle touches here. Also, you get the same type of raised grooves here instead of the traditional mouse buttons. We're gonna put it through its paces, but it feels really good. One of my favorites, of course, as far as throwing it into my bag, going on a work trip and being able to get work done on, say, an airplane. I love the ThinkPads, especially to get work done with this fantastic keyboard. I can't wait to get one into the studio. Up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is a fantastic option. LPDDR5X RAM, 6400 megahertz is gonna be fast. That's gonna be good. Great storage options as well. We'll have more to say on this very soon. Okay, folks, here we have the ThinkPad X1 2-in-1, no longer called the Yoga. It's got a 2.8K OLED display, up to 120 Hertz variable refresh rate. It's got up to 64 gigabytes of RAM, LPDDR5X RAM. Something a little bit different here, a Carpenter style pen, as you can see here, and that's different. No longer you get that little tiny small pen that fit into the silo. You now get it that sticks magnetically to the side. It has a little button on the top. Looks like it has a little button, but yeah, we'll test it out. A couple of buttons on it as well. I like the fact that it sticks magnetically to the side so you don't lose it. And of course, you could always put it into the tablet mode and stuff like that. Tent mode, presentation mode, or stand mode. So here you have it. And this is great, again, for those that want to sketch out some diagrams, some artwork. This is going to fit the bill. All new for 2024. This is going to come in, of course, this gray color, which has become traditional on the 2-in-1 as opposed to the traditional black we've seen on the X1 Carbon Gen 12 that we're going to take a look at as well. But I can't wait to get one into the studio to test it out with the pen, everything, all these upgraded features, Core Ultra 7 155H, Meteor Lake processor, Intel Arc graphics, which are going to be enhanced over the Iris Xe. So a lot to look forward to in 2024 with this model. All right, so here we have the ThinkBook Plus Gen 5 Hybrid. This is a pretty interesting solution here. So in the base is a Core Ultra 7 processor, Intel Arc graphics, like you would normally find on the new Ultrabooks here for 2024. And here we have it as a tablet, but what's interesting, it's an Android tablet running a Snapdragon processor. So it's got an ARM chip in the tablet part, and when it's in the base, it now becomes a fully functional Ultrabook based on the Core Ultra 7 processor, the 155H, Intel Arc graphics. Love the fact that it can do that. So it pulls double duty in a sense. You got a tablet when you need it, an Android tablet, so for great battery life and stuff like that. And then when it's docked in this station, you have a fully functional Ultrabook. And thank you to the lovely Suzanne for demonstrating this for us here for 2024. All right, here we have something pretty interesting. This is the ThinkBook 14i Gen 6 Plus. And what this actually has is the Magic Bay. We saw that last year. The Magic Bay gives you a lot of additional modular accessories you can buy, and this will add a 4K camera, among other things. They have some things that are in concept right now, but look pretty interesting. We'll take a look at that as well. But a nice, thin and light 14-inch laptop. And what makes this pretty unique, of course, is that they have something called a dock or a graphics dock that this can connect to with a TGX adapter instead of the Thunderbolt cable, which has some limitations, of course, with bandwidth. This does not have that. So this gives you desktop power connected to that ThinkBook docking station, which gives you that extra graphics horsepower. So we'll have more to say on that very soon. But as far as this, a portable laptop, Intel Core 7 Ultra, not Iris Xe graphics, Intel Arc graphics, of course, so that's going to be a little bit better. And it's also going to allow you to take this in your bag. It's very travel friendly. But again, when you're home, you're at your desk, you can connect it up to that dock, to that GPU or that eGPU type of dock, and that gives you that desktop power. So that's going to be great, and we're going to hopefully get one into the studio. We could demo all of that in an upcoming review. All right, so we have the Magic Bay and a bunch of accessories, right? First up is going to be the camera. Let's talk about that one first. This is a 4K 8 megapixel camera module, but what's interesting about this is when you attach it to the Magic Bay, it connects magnetically. It also gives you 2 additional speakers that work in conjunction with the internal speakers of the laptop. So they all work together seamlessly, giving you enhanced audio and visuals, of course, with that camera. So that's one Magic Bay. And that one you can actually purchase coming up on that one. Second one is going to be aromatherapy. Now this is a proof in concept. This is going to give you a better environment, I should say, with the aromatherapy. It'll calm you down. And I actually need this, I think. So I think it goes like that. But you get the picture as far as the aromatherapy is concerned, and you can change out the different scents and all that stuff. It's like you're going to a spa, but you're going to get your work done. I guess that's good. It's pretty interesting, a little bit out there, but I like the idea about that. Next up is the fan. So in case you get hot, you know, when I'm doing my reviews, I sometimes get hot. You want to stick that onto the back of the Magic Bay right there. Boom. You got an instant fan going. I don't know how good that is, but it's maybe a conversation piece. The next one is a proof in concept that she's holding. She's going to attach it to the back of the unit there. Boom. There you go. And now you get a smiley face. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Sometimes it's winking at you. It likes Suzanne over there. So what's there not to like, right? So we have, makes your day a little bit better. I like the thinking there. Okay, so next up is another interesting one, especially for those streamers out there that want to live stream, need to do video conferencing, but need better lighting. So this is the one that's going to help you. It not only has a mirror on it, but it also gives you a ring light. I think that's really clever, especially if you're going to be live streaming or doing a video conference. You know, and it makes it a little bit better. It enhances the experience, so that's been pretty good. So those are just some of the Magic Bay modules that you can get for this, but these are proof and concepts. The first one, the camera, will be available for purchase. So pretty interesting stuff, and once again, Lenovo pushing the envelope. So this is a limited edition. It's called Seashell, and it's absolutely gorgeous, almost like a champagne color. I think I really like it a lot. This is the 13X in that ThinkBook line here for 2024. And this one definitely is one you want to check out because this can also connect to that TGX adapter that allows you to connect to that external graphics docking station that they have for the ThinkBooks this year, and that'll give you that desktop power as well. So I look forward to getting this one in, but look how thin and light this is. I really do like it as far as taking it with you, and has a really nice display on this as well. Again, Core Ultra graphics here with the Meteor Lake, so that's going to be great. You can get this with up to 32 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM, so that is going to be good. So you'll have certainly enough RAM for your needs, and a host of other things. So 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports on this as well. I will have more to say on this when I get a review unit into the studio. All right, so we have the Yoga 9i14 convertible here, all new with the Meteor Lake processor, the Core 7 Ultra here. It's going to have the Intel Arc graphics, 4K plus display, I think there's going to be 60 hertz on this one, UHD plus, 3840 by 2400. So always great, especially with this Bowers & Wilkins soundbar, rotating soundbar. So it doesn't matter which mode you're in, you're still going to get that great sound out of this. Great keyboard, as we always come to know. Really nice touchpad here. So I really love this line, and taking notes, sketching out artwork is going to be great with this. And again, a really nice touchscreen here. So I will have more to say on this very soon. Here we have the Yoga Pro 9i, one of my favorites, 3.2K mini LED display. You also can get this with the Core Ultra 9 H series processor. So it's going to have a lot of horsepower, RTX 4070 as far as the graphics, you can go up to that. So it's going to be great for the content creator once again, and this is going to be really good as far as doing video work in terms of video editing in DaVinci Resolve, Premiere Pro. That's going to be great. It has the numeric keypad for those number crunchers out there. Nice spacious touchpad here. I love this. This is one of my favorites from last year. Nice upgrades here, I think, with the processor here, with this GPU in here, it's going to really work well. We're seeing more efficient processors overall with Meteor Lake, so this will be good. So this is going to have, again, the Core Ultra 9 H series, so that's going to be the higher end that we're going to see from that, and I'm really looking forward to testing it out in the studio very soon. And I love the mini LED display, as you know, super bright, especially when you're watching high dynamic range content. All right, some gaming from Lenovo here is the Legion line, the Legion 5i, which is of course a 16-inch laptop here. This one has got the Core i9 14900HX. So this is a 14th gen processor, a little bit different of course than the Meteor Lake. This is a follow-up to the 13th gen we saw from last year. Now here's 14th gen. This is going to have up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070, and you're going to be able to get this with 32 gigabytes of RAM, dual channel RAM, and display options 16-inch 2560 by 1600. You're looking at IPS option here, as well as a G-Sync and all that. And as far as the refresh rate, 240 hertz refresh rate. So for the gamers out there, you're going to love that. So looks pretty good. Here it is. It's a little tied down, so I don't want to disturb that, but it does have a really nice overall look. Now, moving on, we have the Legion 7i here. This is a 16-inch gaming laptop, also coming with a 14th gen processor. It's going to be the Core i9 14900HX. That, of course, is very powerful for gaming. You certainly want to have that 14th gen processor. Up to RTX 4070 on this one. 32 gigabytes of RAM as well. This one will come with a 3.2K IPS display, and that's a 3200 by 1200, 3200 by 2000 resolution. And IPS, as I mentioned, Dolby Vision, NVIDIA G-Sync, 430 nits of brightness, and 165 hertz. So the high res, high refresh rate, although not the highest refresh rate, but a nice combination there, nice blend. Now, moving over here, you're looking at the Legion Pro 5i. Now, the Legion Pro 5i is going to have the Core i9 14900HX also, and this is also going to have the RTX 4070 GPU. So that's going to be really good, and up to 2 terabytes of storage here. Very good. This is going to have the G-Sync support. The typical stuff we want to see from this, we're going to see here. 240 hertz refresh rate. Love it. So over here we have the Lenovo Pro 7i. Now this one, of course, is going to have the Core i9 14900HX. You see the theme here, and this is going to have an RTX 4090. So this is going to be pretty beefed up in terms of graphics horsepower and stuff like that. So that's going to be really good. And this is going to be the Lenovo Loc, or the LOQ, and that is, of course, a little bit more budget. And this one is going to have a Core i7 14700HX. Pretty powerful for that category as well. It's also going to have a 15.6-inch display, 2560 by 1440. That's a 16:9 aspect ratio, and you're going to be able to get it with 165 hertz refresh rate. And this is going to be able to be outfitted as far as the NVIDIA GeForce 4060. Now, getting back to the Legion Pro 7i, this can be outfitted with a 4090, as I mentioned, 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is great, 2 terabytes of storage, 2560 by 1600, 16:10 aspect ratio, 240 hertz, high refresh rate on this, so that's going to be good. NVIDIA G-Sync support. So a lot of great gaming stuff here from Lenovo in 2024. So looking forward to getting some of these into the studio for review. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share this video. Don't forget to leave a comment in that comment section below. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if there's a device or something out there you think I should review. I'll do my best to try to make that happen. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and that platform formerly known as Twitter. So until next time, this is Andrew, and I'll see you in the next video.